Well, good morning, everybody. It's time for Morning Manna. And this morning, my portion. My portion. What is your portion? Do you want your portion? What is a portion? How about that? Scripture talks about it. But this morning, we want to dive down in it deeper. As we say at New Life, we're going deeper. We're going deeper this morning to my portion. My portion. Well, greet some folk, and then we're going to get right into the word on this morning. What a wonderful morning it is. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. It's Friday Eve. How about that? It's Friday Eve. And want to get the word into you on this morning. Good morning, Brenda. How are you on this morning? Good morning, Pamela. How are you on this morning? Gloria, how are you on this morning? Verena, how are you on this morning? Elder Lawson, Elder Jan, how are you doing on this morning? Elder Mobley, how are you guys doing on this morning? Wonderful morning that it is. Great morning that it is. My portion. My portion. What's your portion? What is a portion? You hear it, but what does it mean? And especially with respect to the scripture. Now, we're going to give you the text to talk. Take away 5 minutes or less is what you're going to get. But before we do all of that, I need you to share the manna right now. Don't wait. Good morning, Lisa. How are you on this morning? Good morning, Ella. How are you on this morning? What a wonderful morning it is. Brother Nesbitt, how you doing this morning, bro? Everything is well. Football is about to start. That's right. NFL Sunday Ticket is at our church this Sunday. And I got a word for you too. I've fallen and you better get up. That's a sneak preview. Don't tell nobody that's what I'm preaching. How about that? Friend, how are you on this morning? Great morning that it is. Hey, look, this is what we want to do. This morning, my portion. The text to talk, the takeaway. The text is Psalm 73, 26b. Psalms 73, 26b. But before I get into that, let me just give you a context of the text. We're going to share with you 3 Hebrew understandings of this particular verse. And it talks about portion, story, and I'll come back. I am the youngest of 11, large family, huge family. And when we sat down for dinner, there wasn't a lot of food all the time. No joke. We were poor. And you had a portion. Of the meal. And you weren't going to get any more than that. Because after the pot went around, after the plates went around, that was it. That was your, come on class, your portion. Put it in the chat area. That was your portion. You weren't going to get a second helping. Well, this is what the Lord has to say with respect to the portion of today. Psalm 73, 26, the B portion says this: God is my strength of my heart and my portion forever. My portion forever. What does that mean? My portion. The first interpretation of what that word, the Hebrew word of portion, mean is inheritance. My inheritance. What does that mean? It means that's legally obligated to come my way. We have the story of Jacob and how he swindled his brother, twin brother, out of his inheritance. It was first the birthright, which was his inheritance. That was the legally part that is supposed to come his way. As being the eldest, he was going to get an inheritance. But guess what? That's not all. There was a birthright, not just a birthright, but the blessing. So when his dad was about to die, he was going to give him a blessing. That's the allotment. That's the second understanding of the word portion, the Hebrew word for portion. Inheritance, the first definition. Allotment, the second definition. And Jacob said, not only am I going to get your inheritance, bro, I'm also going to get your allotment, the blessing that's coming your way. I remember allotments when I was in the military, and we would go to the finance and tell the finance officer, okay, I want an allotment to go here, there, and the other. God says, I have an allotment for you. In other words, in everyday language, break me off a piece, God. And God says, oh, what? I got legally coming to you, and I'm going to break you off a piece. Here's the third thing. Part, P-A-R-T, part. That's the third understanding of the portion that Psalm 73:26b means. God says, look, make sure that you pick the right part. Make sure you pick the right part. Come here, Abraham and Lot. You remember, they were trying to figure out what portion or what part of the land do you want? Lot picked the wrong part. He picked the wrong part. The part he picked was Sodom and Gomorrah. That part. Yeah, that part. All of that. So don't always go with the lights and the glitter of that part when God gives you an opportunity to pick your part, because he already has a legally binding inheritance for you if you would just be patient and wait for your allotment. My portion. My portion. I love the way it ends, and that's our takeaway this morning. It says, my portion, how long? Forever. Forever. What's your takeaway this morning? No matter what, get your portion forever. No matter what, make sure you get your portion forever. The Lord be with you today. His face shine upon you and give you peace. If it has blessed you, bless somebody else. Don't keep it to yourself. Share the manna. Share the manna. Make sure. I'll see you tomorrow morning with more morning manna. God bless you.